YouTube, what's good? Welcome to Chiefs Fan Center. So today we've got a match preview for you today versus Sekhukhune United. The match is on Sunday at 3:30 at Durban. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Let's dive in, man. So to begin the video off as usual, we'll be doing a predicted lineup and analysis for Kaizer Chiefs. Starting off with the goalkeeper. I'm going with Bruce Vuma. Yeah, well, could he have done better for that goal against golden arrows that he conceded by pairing it away from the danger? Possibly, but he still keeps the shot for me because Peterson and Ndwari possibly also does the same mistake or even makes a blunder and doesn't even save the initial shot. That's how mistake prone Ndwari and Peterson have been. Yeah, well, as I said, with Busuvuma, he's better than those two currently, and even though he's not the best goalkeeper, Busuvuma, he's the best we have. Yeah, well, it's the same thing I say about Saile, Chivavero, Mart, all those players, that it's the best that we currently have. So we have to make do with them. Yeah, well, and still start them. Yeah, but because there's no better player to replace Bruce Vuma, so he still keeps the shot. Yeah, well, regardless of the blindness that he made against Kiton City and possibly Golden Arrows. Yeah, but he will have games like the Stellenbosch game where he makes three incredible saves. Yeah, and for the next two games, including the derby, Bruce Vuma. And then the right back spot, right back and left back is very difficult. Yeah, because there's many players in contention to start in those two positions. But right back, it's between Rifosla and Jabulo Plom. Yeah, it's between those two. We have Sekhukhune, the free agents game, and the derby, the next three games. So I think Jabulo Plom and Fosla will be rotated. Yeah, in whoever starts today will start the derby for sure, and whoever doesn't start today will start the free agents game. Yeah, so I think Rifosla will start today. Yeah, as much as Jabulo Plom has shown a lot of form over the past two games at right back, I think we need Rifosla to how can I put it? We need Rifosla to be there because defensively he can play as a fullback. He's a modern day fullback. Yeah, but that's all I can say about Rifosla. Jabulo Plom, it might also be Jabulo Plom very easily. Yeah, but Jabulo Plom could start today and Rifosla could start the free agents game. Yeah, but also Solomon's I think could overtake those two at some point because I believe he's a very good right back, one of the best right backs, my favorite right back in the team. Yeah, but he's from injury right now, and we need to slowly get him back. Yeah, but if we start Solomon's in Sekhukhune and the derby, then he will get destroyed. Yeah, so I'm thinking Solomon's might also start the free agents game. There's another guy who could start at right back. Yeah, so right back, I think we're covered. Yeah, we're covered. Yeah, do I think Blom, Fosla, and Solomon's are PSL winning right backs? I definitely think they are. And then moving on to left back, we have it's between Ditlhokwe and Cross, and I'm going for Ditlhokwe. It's the reason being is that despite Cross playing decently well against Golden Arrows, I think Ditlhokwe has the shot. I think he's Nabi's number one player as of right now. Yeah, but because I don't think he even made a back five to compromise Ditlhokwe starting in the team. Yeah, so I think Ditlhokwe for this game will start at left back because he's Nabi's go-to player as of right now. Yeah, Cross might also start, but I think Ditlhokwe has the shot right now. It could easily be Cross at left back and then Ditlhokwe replacing Neso Miguel next to Dotley, but we'll see, man. And then we have Dotley who comes back from injury. Yeah, but we missed him. We missed him in that game against Arrows. You could see there was no composure at the centre back spot. There was no composure. Ditlhokwe did a very good job, Neso Miguel, but you could see we were missing our best defender, which is Dotley. And Neso Miguel next to him, I won't say much for Neso Miguel. The hype has died down, man. The hype has died out, which is, I think we're used to him right now. Yeah, the hype has died down about Neso Miguel, but I'm okay. He's a very good player still. Yeah, but it could easily be Ditlhokwe next to Dotley and Cross at left back. But we'll see. We'll see what Nabi does. And then moving on to the most basic G midfield spots, we're going for Oxum Tetwa and Yusuf Maht. Oxum Tetwa, what can I say, man? Ever since that Richards Bay game when he came back, he hasn't looked back. It's always been an upward trajectory since Ox came back into the holding six. Yeah, no one's touching that holding six spot. I'm sorry, Samkelo Zwane. and each of them don't play CDM for you to come back to the 8. It's raps, because I don't think Oxum Teta will let go of that shirt. Yeah, well, he's a professional. He kept himself fit, and here he is, man. Yeah, well, I think people like Tanzania, Matlau, like they so go to the Hawatuli scheme, so the injuries were taking longer. Yeah, but with Ox, he didn't care whether Nabi rated him or not. He doesn't care. He's a professional. He's a professional. That's all I can say about Oxum Tetwa. Yeah, well, not that Montao and Bantan are faking injuries, but you know what I mean, man. Your availability says all about you as a player. Yeah, well. And then we have Yusuf Mount. One thing I'll say, man, my favorite player, but I won't be biased. Like, we haven't won the midfield battle in a long time. The midfield battle, and who determines the midfield battle? It's the 8. Mainly Ox Umthetwa and Yusuf Mount, but mainly 8, the box-to-box midfielder. And Yusuf Mount hasn't dominated the midfield battle. I think the only midfield battle that we won this season was the Super Sport game and was the Richards Bay game. Those are the only time where we could say we dominated the midfield battle, and that's the most important part. Yeah, but Pirates, the midfield is very strong. That's where they win the games, the midfield. Yeah, but two physical ball playing players who aren't scared, and Yusuf Mount hasn't shown what he can be. Yeah, but George Matlau, when he came on, did the most. Yeah, but Yusuf Matlau does that once a year, and George Matlau did it in 15 minutes. Yeah, but so we'll see, man. But this is my captain, and I'll support him. And then we have the number 10, Dusha Walala. Do or die, man. Do or die. Laid Chivaviro on a silver platter, and Chivaviro missed it. The lad was trying. The lad was trying, and he always tries. He always gives his best. You could see the talent is there. Dusha is the number 10. And then on the left wing, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. But I think I'll still go for Botani. I don't think Chivaviro will start, so Dua will start as the number 9. Yeah, but I don't think Dua will be accommodated to the left wing to accommodate the Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, but so Botani on the left wing didn't do much. Maybe it was the conditions also. It was wet at Durban last time we played Arrows, but it is what it is, man. Botani, as I said, man, when he came back with it, it's all hype. He bought in intensity, but not necessarily the talent. Yeah, but maybe, and he's been out for a very long time. Very, very long time. So yeah, I just hope Botani does what he becomes what he was before Chiefs at AM and Celtic. And then at the number 9 spot we have Duba. Start Duba as the number 9. I'm sorry, that cameo, you can't start Duba for 45 minutes when the fans have been crying out the whole week for Duba to start at the number 9 and you put him on the left wing after 45 minutes. No, we have to see the full force of Duba and Vilagazi on the right also. Yeah, but we can't just play them for a few minutes. 45 minutes. We have to see more and give them a chance. Yeah, but you're always giving people chances, your favorite chances. Why don't give these two youngsters chances? Duba as a striker and Mfuno Vilagazi on the right. And that's the preset lineup for Kaizer Chiefs. So now with the position is Sekhukhune United, man. Well-run club. Very well-run club. I have a cousin who once worked under the security company owned by the owner of Sekhukhune United. All you can say is very good things about that chairman, Nemo. Yeah, well, well-run club. That's the thing about these clubs, man. Cape Town City, since it was incorporated, TS Galaxy, Sekhukhune United, Stellenbosch, like all these clubs, their success is based around a very good ownership, development structure, and overall running of the club. Yeah, well, maybe we could learn a thing or two from those clubs. Before we begin the analysis of Sekhukhune United, let's talk about the left-wing position of Kaizer Chiefs, man. So once he solved the beef with the ownership, he goes back immediately into the starting 11 because the quality on the left-wing position plays in because I'm very confused about the left-wing position. No one seems to want it. Saile, Modi, Botane, no one seems to want it, and all very good players at some point in their careers. Nobody seems to want it. Dua hasn't done enough at the left-wing position to take it. Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying we must try and do there at some point if Serino doesn't solve the beef, because I think we're running short of. We've got many left-wingers, but do we have the right left-winger? Yeah, well, sorry. So Sekhukhune United. Last season they finished number 4 in the PSL. So very good season. And the biggest highlight for me for Sekhukhune, in 2023, they made it to the Nedbank Cup final, losing to a controversial penalty made by Lodge. Controversial or not, they made it to the 2023 Nedbank Cup final. And then this season, they're currently 3rd in the PSL. Yeah, but 3rd in the PSL behind Pirates and Sundowns. So they are the best of the rest in the PSL. Yeah, but key players to watch for me, for them. Oh, the past 5 games, before we talk about the key players, past 5 games, they're in very good form. I think the most informed team in the country. They've got 4 wins and 1 draw in the past 5 games. So in all competitions, four wins and 1 draw. Very good form. And then the past 5 games with Kaizer Chiefs, it's kind of as usual, mixed bag, equal 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 draw. I mean, 2 wins for Chiefs, 2 wins for Sekhukhune United, and 1 draw in between. Yeah, well, so it's very balanced between Sekhukhune United and key players for me, like right now, right here. It's Figo, Ndamdo, because he makes them play, man. He had a purple patch around, I think last season, around February, March. Where he won Player of the Month. That's the best form I've seen from a PSL player in a long time. Yeah, well, very clutch that month for Sekhukhune United. And that striker scored a hat-trick in the previous game. They had a very good game for Sekhukhune United against Supersport, and they smashed them, ripped them apart. And that striker, very good player. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets a move abroad, even though he's new to Sekhukhune United. And then, yeah, man, I think that's the video, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'm out. My score prediction is 2-0 to Kaizer Chiefs. I feel like the teams that were supposed to lose to, we beat, and the teams that we supposed to beat, we lose. I think we're going to go out in the first round of the Nedbank Cup and win the derby. That's how I feel about Chiefs.